Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Bulls of Austin taking on the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Ready.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
52, Blue. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Love now. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
On the double. Smash, red. Set. Blue, 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Throwing. Love. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Carolina. Calvin Ridley. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Panthers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. A quick throw there is incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Ray McLeod deep for Carolina. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
They go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Glove. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Love from the gun. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Red, yellow. Let's go. 46.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
60 Fury. Fury, yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Ready.
To the air again. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Green Jack, Edo Blue.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
A 31-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8. Play action, now it's Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, this one complete, it's Rashee Rice. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Rashee Rice, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. 5, 97. Check.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Yellow, 22. Drill green. 6, mega. Slide blue. Black Ultra.
Now Love. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 22.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for Austin.
Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Austin. First and goal.
Now they'll send the tight end in motion left. Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bulls have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ready up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Ready. Set. Black. 95. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 22. Light blue. Set.
Play fake. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set. Ready. Black 40.
Here's Love. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Come on, set. Smash. Red 52 blue. Steel blue. Green jack. Ready?
Again, it's Love. A short throw to Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Steel black. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
Red 52. 52 blaster. Set, hut.
James. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
13 yards. First down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Love wants to shift things around. And now an audible here into something else. Following the interception, Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Drill green. 45. Right. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
27, Bulls 14.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Tua going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Inside handoff, Henry. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go with Kamara. And he brings this out to the 46. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on 4th. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Hey, 21 TA. Trouble 1,
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Let's go now. 50, green. Hut.
And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
97. 43 rail. Field, black. Rail, yellow.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
Drill green. Slide swoop. Watch out now. Big fury. Yellow. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Love. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On the ground, it's James. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
45. White. 6. Mega. Red. Cycle. Hut, hut.
Love now. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a carry for Allen. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that's caught inside the 30. And touchdown. Rashee Rice with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bulls have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
21. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they pulled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
10 black, ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Yellow, 22 meters. White, 6, white, white.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Rescue, yellow, black 40. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
30, black shot.
Now Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll try to pick it up himself. Taking a shot for Dell here. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Parker, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Let's go now. Ready.
They run it with James. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
At the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Set. Hut. Hut.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Red. Yellow. Set. Hut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Gets this to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Tua. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Ready.
Here's Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the...
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Now another timeout called for by the offense as a stopper with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone,
they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
Tua. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree. Matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the